Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am back from my Disney vacation that we took in February. I don't know when this video is gonna come up, but I wanted to film it. Because I am Disney, it's so funny. The Disney blues are real. If you go to Disney, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we got back, and I think like a week later, I booked another return trip. So we are going actually next weekend again. So there will be more vlogs coming up, and I'm trying to balance, like, I know we have Easter coming up, and so it's gonna be a hodgepodge of like filming, like editing the videos from this last trip, filming the new ones, and sprinkling everything else in between. So that might mean that you might get more videos. I'm hoping. Hopefully I could get ahead and do some more videos. But anyway, I won't go too into detail about the trip. I don't know if you want like a full recap video. Let me know down in the comments if you want to know, or maybe I could just take it to like Instagram or something. But yeah, I'll just do like a really quick synopsis of our trip. So basically we flew down, we stayed at Coronado for one night, then we moved over to Polynesian. Both of these were brand new hotels we have never stayed at before, so we were really excited about that. Both hotels were absolutely beautiful. Really would love to stay in both of them again. No complaints. Then we got picked up. We went on our first cruise ever, but it was also the first Disney cruise. So yeah, this is our first experience cruising as a family, and we'll definitely be back. I didn't honestly think that I would like it as much as I did, because, you know, besides our Disney vacations, my family, well, me and my husband, we're used to doing all-inclusive. We've been doing several trips of those, and like in places like Mexico, Jamaica, the DR. So this was our first cruise, and honestly, it's been holding me back all these years of booking it, because I thought like that's something like you should stay for when you're older, and I don't know, like we really enjoyed it actually. So definitely there's gonna be some cruising in our future. I don't have a cruise booked yet, but I have to mention that I did put a placeholder down, so I have like 2 years to book our next cruise, well, book and sail. So I need to figure that out soon, but if I would stop booking other Disney trips, maybe I could do it. But anyway, I know this is not what you came here for. Oh, let me just back up real quick. So that was fabulous. Everything was great on whatever. So you're going to be seeing vlog content if you're really curious about how our cruise went. Go ahead and check out those videos now, because those should be going up before this anyway. If you're not so into cruise, don't worry. I have the before and after the cruise. We did stay at Disney World for both of those. So anyway, again, this is not why you came here. You want to see what I bought, right? So let me show you. All right, so if you watched any of my previous hauls, I can't remember if I did a haul actually on my last trip, but if you watched any of my hauls, you know every time I go to Disney, do you know what the thing is that I buy? Earrings. My daughter has a knack, because she's 3 years old, she has a knack for losing them. So her birthday's in September, but I bought the June ones just because they're pink and cute. June is actually my birthday month, so I should probably get a pair for myself. But I'd like to take advantage of I have an annual pass, which comes with the annual pass discount. So I like to take advantage and buy the earrings there, because even if I were to buy it, I don't like to just go to like Claire's or whatever, because I don't know if they turn your ears green. We have a lot of luck with the earrings from Disney that, you know, we just don't take them out. She just leaves them in the whole time, and we've been doing this since she was a baby, and it works great. So the only problem is that she does lose them because she's 3 years old. They come off when she's taking off her clothes, and sometimes I don't notice. So literally every trip we've got one in. Matter of fact, she actually just lost another pair last week. So good thing we have a backup. So on our next trip, I'll be once again coming home with one of these on the next haul. So yeah, because honestly, even if I were to go to Macy's, I'm still getting a better deal with my AP discount, and they're cute, right? All right, the next thing, I'm just pulling these out at random. Okay, if you notice, there's you know, like the whole friendship, Taylor Swift bracelets are all the things, so all the rage. So you might be aware of the Little Word project that just came to Disney. I know that they've been around for a while. They actually have a store about 2 stores down from Stony Clover Lane in New York, if you know about that. So down in Soho, I think it's Soho that they're located in. So I was actually gonna buy like a mama bracelet from them when I was there, but I'm like, I just spent too much money, like let me not. So anyway, I'm excited that Walt Disney World carries their product now, so I'm able to also get it with my AP discount. So this is what I got. It says Epcot. Adorable, and they come in different sizes, so I actually haven't tried this on yet. So this was $30, but again with my discount, it's stretchy. Looks like I got the medium large, and it looks like it fits great. And while we're talking about bracelets, I added to my Pandora. I believe that on this trip I got this little castle. Oh my gosh, let's see if I can zoom in here. You could see this. I got this castle fireworks one and the Mickey balloon one, and then all right, then I got, because we were going on a cruise, I got this, oh my gosh, it's kind of hard to do while I'm filming. I got the old school Mickey, the Sailor Mickey one, because I thought that would kind of be like reminiscent of going on, I don't know if I can like be normal here and try to film. I don't know if you're able to see him. No, my camera's getting hot, of course, so let me hurry up and do this. The other one I got, if it would zoom in, is this Epcot one, so which is really cool. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm like really bad at doing these things. The one cool thing now, also that Pandora I found in the parks, because I don't remember seeing that they were like in, I'm gonna have to put it on the screen because I'm blanking out. I'm so bad at being put on the spot here. I can never remember the name of all of the stores, but not the main store at Epcot, but the one that's down by the water. They moved the Pandora kiosk over there. So they're also doing, like, beside being Park Pacific charms, if you're aware that they do, that's a thing, whatever. Now they're actually doing the countries. So when I went in February, they were on Mexico and I believe Norway. So now that we're going back, I'm excited. I didn't get either of those charms, but I'm thinking maybe I would like to get like Germany and France maybe. So I don't know what charm they're gonna be up to when we go next time. But again, I'm not made of money, but this is a little bit splurgy of a purchase. But because I do get the 20% off and you don't normally get that, I had to take advantage, so that's what I did. And they also cleaned my bracelet because my bracelet was so dirty, and I actually ended up doing that at the Disney Springs store when we were there. And word to the wise, because I didn't know this, you can, it's not recommended that you wear them in the pool because it turned my bracelet black and I only had it for a couple months. So they were able to somewhat salvage it. It does look a little bit tarnished, but it honestly is not as bad as it looked before. So anyway, just to let you know, nobody ever warned me about that. I guess I should have done some research, but yeah. So of course I had to include this in my haul. They were giving away the latest AP magnet, so I had to make sure that I went and got that over at the Creation Shop over at Epcot. So I went and picked that up, so I was able to get my magnet because I was so sad I missed the one in the fall that they did over at Animal Kingdom. So very cool that I was able to take advantage and get that while we were here. All right, the next thing, oh, we have some pins. I'm gonna have to do like a pin video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a pin video with all my collection thus far. So basically, I started this a few months back. I thought it'd be fun to get my daughter into pin trading. So I started randomly collecting pins from every trip, like basically all the hotels that we've stayed at. And now that I've been doing that, I'm like, I don't really want to part with them. So I don't know, this might just be a collection for her to keep for the future. And I don't know what, because I'm kind of like new to this, do you guys like take off the pins or like from the little backs, or do you keep it on here, I guess, to make sure that it's legit? Or I guess if you're not planning to trade them, I don't know, it's just weird. Anyway, let me know down in the comments what I should do. Should I take these off and put them on the lanyard? If I'm not, if I just want to keep them just to keep its value, it's probably better, right, to show that it's legit. Anyway, let me get in the pins. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we stayed at Riverside, so I got the Riverside pin, very cute here. And then we have Port Orleans Resort. Did I get two? Okay, I don't even remember. This is so bad of me. I'm like, why did I pick up two? All right, but this is adorable. I think that's probably why I ended up getting two. It looks like a little stopwatch or a compact, and it opens up to Tiana. It's adorable, right? All right, so those are those. Let's see if I have the receipt here. Yeah, I did buy both. That made sense. All right. More pins. Let's stick with the pin theme and bracelets. Okay, so then we got a Polynesian pin. So we had to get Moana. And this looks like it's the 10th anniversary. So this was a limited edition pin. Limited edition release. Sorry, I'm really having a hard time focusing here with the sunlight coming in. There we go. All right, so yeah, very cute. And it's got like a little 10 on there. I'll try to keep all the pins together. Then we have Coronado Springs. So this one actually, so the new one for this year has like the more Portugal vibey Spain look with the blue and white, and I initially picked that up, but I ended up getting this one just because of the sugar skull. And also I just noticed that this one also moves and has Dante. Look, they're adorable. So even though it's from last year and we stayed this year, I just thought this was adorable. So whatever, just gonna have to go back again and get the 2025 one. But yeah, super cute. Then I got a Mickey one to commemorate our first Disney Wish sale. So I got that, I believe I picked this up on the Wish when we were there. And then going back to the bracelets, I also got another little word project established in 1971. If we can see, I don't know if you're gonna be able to pick it up in the video, but adorable. So yeah, I'm gonna have all the bracelets, all the things to wear alongside my Pandora. All right, what is next? Okay, these two things are similar. From the Disney Wish, I got, sorry, it's all wrinkly. This was the Disney Cruise Line t-shirt, so I bought this. I really loved the logo on this, so now that I am filming my haul, I can finally wear this. Very cute. One thing I actually wanted to get, which hopefully I could get on my next trip, is I want to get one of, I don't golf, by the way, but I wanted to get one of those little like zip up golf polo-ish. It's not a jacket, it's like a, maybe it would be, it's like a pullover. So I wanted to get one. They have it embroidered, and they had a really nice one actually at Port Orleans when I was there. I was like, you know what, I'm not sure, let me come back and think about it. And then I really actually wanted it, and then we were running late in the morning or whatever, I don't remember. So I forgot to go back and get it. So I don't know, we'll see, maybe on this next trip maybe I could get something like that. But I kind of wanted it for, you know, wearing something a little bit nicer that's not so like high Disney kind of thing. Anyway, so that's one thing I regret not buying, but as you could see, we got a lot as it was. So then I got the matching sweatshirt. So this is very cute. I don't like to wear the white. I have another, like a Disney World one, and I don't wear it that often just because I'm so scared to like get something on it. But I just love the nautical themes, so I had to get it. Oh, then I have this magnet. So I had to get one of those. So that's very cute. It says welcome aboard. And then this I did not buy, but I thought some of these things were adorable. We did the fish extenders. It's a whole thing. I don't know. I never knew what fish extenders were until researching all the things. So basically, in a nutshell, it's basically something like pixie dust where you put like a bag or like a little envelope pouch thing outside you hang it outside your door. Kind of like when you're growing up in school and you would make yourself the little Valentine's mailboxes. That's basically what you're doing. So you get like a little secret Santa kind of thing. So before, if you're ever planning a Disney Wish or any Disney cruise, you're going to want to join the Facebook group beforehand, and they will link you up with other families and coordinate so you could do this. So you could basically, they'll find your room and like leave you little trinkets and gifts outside of your door. Now, if you miss the opportunity to do that, don't worry, because people will see that you have a little mailbox outside and they bring you all the things. So these are some of the cute little gifts that we got. If I could do it when I see my camera's overheating. So somebody saw that we were on our first cruise, so they gave us this little button. So that's adorable. We're gonna have to keep that for Lucia. And then look at how awesome this is. They gave us this little Disney Wish coaster. This was just so awesome. I wish I was like, I love to do creative crafty things like this, but I am not up to this level. So this was just awesome. And then we got this little hanging Disney Wish thing. Again, just so adorable. I love that people can do stuff like this. Really excited with the year and everything that we sailed on our first cruise. And then this, I believe this was from people they were traveling from, they said Europe. I'm gonna assume England because that's where Winnie the Pooh was from. But they gave us this little kitchen towel thing, so I just thought it was adorable. Yeah. So very awesome. Again, really had a great time. Would you expect any less at Disney, right? So if you made it this far, really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Like I said, be sure to follow along for all of my future content. We are going on yet another one, so you expect more hauls in the future. So if you made this far and we're not already friends, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you'll be notified for all future content. Give this video a like. It really does help support the channel. And we will see you in the next one, or hopefully at Disney. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. I've been all